Something that's 100% go, apparently. The COVID-19 scare has real-world effects right now, business, travel, entertainment. And the Cherokee Nation is one of Oklahoma's largest employers. They employ an estimated 11,000 people. Well, we spoke to the Principal Chief Chuck Hoskin, Jr., about his nation's prospect and response to coronavirus and what they're doing to protect themselves and their customers, including at their casinos. So here's what we're going to do.
KRMG goes in depth
with Russell Mills.
We'll have better numbers after the all-important census, which kicked off yesterday, but a good guess is that nearly 150,000 Cherokee citizens are also Oklahoma citizens, and the nation's a major employer in Northeast Oklahoma.
I think a lot of people will be surprised to know that we got a business presence in about 47 states and 14 countries around the world.
Principal Chief Chuck Hoskin Jr. tells me he's confident his nation is prepared to deal with the pandemic.
The first thing people should know is that we have the largest tribal healthcare system in the country, and we have a very robust public health department in our tribal health system. And so we are prepared from a personnel standpoint, expertise, and facilities to handle different sorts of virus and illness outbreaks. Even though, thinking ahead, we couldn't have known about this virus, we have the protocols in place to handle that as a general proposition.
Cherokees have set up a hotline for their citizens, and when people call, they'll be able to ask questions.
They will get in touch with an actual employee of our health system, and that employee can answer questions. And, in cases where a person indicates that they sort of meet some of those red flags, if you will, of having traveled, having the symptoms, we can direct them to our health clinics, the health clinic nearest them.
Those clinics, he tells me, have the tools they need and the expertise if people start showing symptoms.
We are prepared to test and have the ability to send the test off to the state or to a private company and have the resources to do it and have all the protocols in place. So as people are coming into our system, if they're displaying the symptoms and a test is warranted, then a test will be given.
Obviously, the most visible enterprise of the Cherokee Nation is its casino business. So I had to ask what they're doing to keep those casinos safe.
We have very high standards in terms of cleaning and sanitation at all of our facilities, but we've stepped them up as we've looked at the impact of COVID-19 around the country. So even if people aren't seeing it firsthand in our facilities, we have a lot of people that are stepping up cleaning and sanitation on just a continual basis. And I say even if they're not seeing it, I think you can't help but see it. So there's just this comprehensive effort to keep the facilities clean.
If you have questions or concerns, hit the open mic on the KRMG app or visit our Facebook page. Russell Mills, 1023 KRMG, Tulsa's News and Talk.
Yeah, thank you very much, Russell. We do encourage those open mics about your job. Want to know what your job's doing with COVID-19. It is 5:13.